Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to explore, should you buy an electric vehicle in 2023? As you know, EVs have been gaining popularity in recent years, but there are still many factors to consider before making the switch. Let's examine the political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors that may impact your decision. Let's dive in. Political. First, let's look at the political factors that could influence the adoption of EVs in the UK. The government has set a target to ban the sale of new petrol and diesel cars by 2030, which means that EVs are likely to become more common on our roads. In addition, various incentives and grants are available to support the purchase and use of EVs, such as the plug-in car grant and the workplace charging scheme. However, there are also concerns about the availability of charging infrastructure, especially in rural areas, and the potential impact of EVs on the national grid. Economics. Next, let's consider the economic factors. On the one hand, EVs can be more expensive to buy up front than conventional cars, although the cost is gradually coming down as the technology improves and more models become available. On the other hand, EVs are cheaper to run and maintain than petrol or diesel cars, as they require less servicing and have lower fuel costs. In addition, EVs may have higher residual values in the long run, especially if they become more popular and mainstream. Social. Now, let's look at the social factors that could influence the adoption of EVs in the UK. One of the main barriers to EV adoption is the perceived range anxiety or the fear of running out of battery while driving. However, this issue is gradually being addressed as more fast chargers and rapid charging networks are being installed across the country. In addition, there is growing awareness and interest in environmental issues, which could drive the demand for EVs as a greener and more sustainable alternative to fossil fuel vehicles. Technological. Moving on to the technological factors, EVs are constantly evolving and improving, with new models and features being introduced all the time. Some of the latest advancements include longer ranges, faster charging, smarter connectivity, and autonomous driving. However, there are also concerns about the availability and affordability of some of these technologies and the potential for cybersecurity risks and data privacy issues. Environmental. From an environmental perspective, EVs are generally considered to be cleaner and greener than petrol or diesel cars, as they emit fewer greenhouse gases and air pollutants. However, this depends on the source of the electricity used to charge the EVs, which may still come from fossil fuels in some cases. Moreover, the production and disposal of EV batteries can also have environmental impacts, such as resource depletion and waste generation. Legal and taxes. Lastly, let's consider the legal factors that may impact the adoption of EVs in the UK. One of the main regulations affecting EVs is the vehicle excise duty or road tax, which is based on the CO2 emissions of the vehicle. EVs are currently exempt from this tax, which can save owners hundreds of pounds a year. There are currently no congestion charges or road tax for electric vehicles in the UK, making them a more cost-effective option for city drivers. In addition, electric vehicles are exempt from the London Ultra-Low Emission Zone charge. However, this exemption may change in the future as the government seeks to balance its revenue and environmental goals. There are also various safety and performance standards that EVs must meet, such as crash testing and battery safety requirements. So, as we can see, there are pros and cons to owning an electric vehicle in the UK in 2023. Ultimately, the decision to buy one will depend on your situation and priorities. If you're someone who values reducing your carbon footprint and wants to take advantage of the current government incentives for electric vehicles, then an EV might be a good choice for you in 2023. The UK government has set ambitious targets for the adoption of EVs, aiming to ban the sale of new petrol and diesel cars by 2030. In addition, there are several grants and incentives available for EV owners, including the plug-in car grant, which can provide up to £2,500 off the cost of a new EV. However, if you're concerned about the upfront cost and range anxiety, you might want to hold off until prices come down and charging infrastructure improves. One thing is for sure, electric vehicles are becoming more popular and are likely to play a big role in the future of transportation. As technology continues to improve and the world shifts towards renewable energy, owning an EV may become more and more appealing. That's all for today's video. I hope you found this analysis helpful in making your decision on whether to buy an electric vehicle in the UK in 2023. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.